Maverick 100.9, Aggie Lands Country Alternative. It's Corliss, and I've got two of my favorite four boys in the world, the Chad Cooke Band. Howdy, guys.
Hey,
Hey,
Corliss.
Corliss. Good to see you.
Great to see you. So right now we've got Kevin Poole and Chad Cooke. Dallas and Mike typically don't show up. They're lazy boys. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, they're probably playing some Madden right now or something, important things.
But they will be joining us this Friday night at the Palace Theater in downtown Bryan. I think it's been a minute since we've had the Chad Cooke Band in town, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think last time we were in C-Stat was or Bryan area was
last year, maybe?
yeah, at least a year ago over at
Yeah, we
Southern
opened up
over at K
for Mike
John's.
Bryan at Hurricane
Right.
Harry's. Yeah,
That was last year too, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. That was last October while James and I were recording the Christmas Textravaganza. So even that's been an insane amount of time. Y'all better be up and ready for this show then, because we've got Aggie Land artist Zachary Cobb opening, and you guys haven't got to meet Zach yet, right?
No, this is our first time playing a show with Zach. We've heard a lot about him from you, and then the theater told us that he was a great up and coming artist from College Station. So we're excited about having him on the show with us.
Very much so. I've asked other artists this, but do you guys like actually being there and seeing who's opening for you and kind of growing those relationships with them backstage?
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, we're always trying to, we have to fill opening spots on our headlining shows. So we definitely are looking for artists sometimes to fill those spots, and someone who's willing to grow and has some potential. So, we're trying to build a show when we go out there and play. So that's always on our mind.
It's nice. And, rarely do you get to meet other musicians other than opportunities like this. So you guys kind of surprised us this week. You're bringing along new music for the show. And this is going to be your first release as a duet. You've brought in your friend Amanda Kate Ferris on a brand new single called Same Place Twice. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so this comes out October 6th digitally. So I think all radio stations should have it. So y'all can call in and request this on radio until it comes out digitally. But yeah, so we're excited about it. Amanda Kate Ferris, been a friend of mine since back when I lived in Nashville, and where she was, we're lucky to have her on this with us, and she's got a beautiful voice. She's a beautiful person, and we're excited about it. My first time doing a duet, I think it was hers as well. So this song was actually pitched to us about 2 years ago from a guy that we co-write with. His name's Andy Albert. He's got multiple number ones on top 40 country radio. So the moment we heard it, we knew we wanted to record it, and it wasn't pitched to us as a duet. It was just a guy singing the whole song. But I sent it to Kevin and Dallas and Mikey, and we were all just like, yeah, this would be a perfect duet song, because we've been looking for one for a little while. It had to be the right song. So this is definitely the right song. We've already recorded a full blown music video to this song. We're really going all out with this song. Country Rebels is going to be premiering the music video to this, I think on the Tuesday before the 6th. So whatever date that is. So here in like 2 weeks on, so you can check out the music video a few days before the song comes out. And yeah, we're excited about it.
And do you know, to your knowledge, has anybody on radio released it yet, or are we the first on this one?
Yeah, so well, you're the first time we've talked about it. As far as I know, no one's played it yet.
Well, good. Then we're going to give it to everyone first, and we'll be back with the Chad Cooke Band to talk more about their shows Friday night at the Palace. And right now, it's the new one from Chad Cooke Band, Amanda Kate Ferris, and Same Place Twice. Due to copyright, Bryan Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. That's the Chad Cooke Band, their latest and first duet with Amanda Kate Ferris, Same Place Twice. But you can't have the song until October 6th. Or until you see the Chad Cooke Band Friday night at the Palace. But I did actually have more questions about the song. to be completely honest with you. I know this is the first duet, but I also know the Chad Cooke Band, all 4 members always have a say in what's recorded, what's released. That's why it's Chad Cooke Band. We don't get to see very many bands actually work as a whole like you guys do. So Kevin, weigh in on that. So everybody wanted a duet, but was it actually hard for the entire band to do a duet?
We did go through a few different people. I mean, Amanda was on like the top of the list, but we definitely threw a lot of names in there. And I think through Chad's relationship with Amanda, like knowing her when he lived in Nashville, and we reached out. Where did you actually talk to her? Was it an award show last year?
Yeah, it was at the TRRR Awards at Texas Live this past year. So I ran into her, and that was her first time at the award show because she's new to the Texas scene. I think she's been part of it for like maybe a year now. Yeah, so at this point, the band already decided, hey, we're going to ask Amanda first, and and then obviously we wanted to show her the song because she could have not liked it and said no, and so but she did. She listened to the song and came back and she said she'd love to do it. So, but yeah, so we don't want to make it sound like we went she wasn't our first option, but we also don't want to just think that someone's going to say yes because we asked them to sing a duet with us either. So, but she listened to it, liked it, glad she did.
Yeah, and I'd never heard of Amanda's music before Chad had mentioned it to me, and just hearing her voice, I was like, oh, this is going to be perfect. Yeah, I think we made the right choice. Yeah, she sounds great on the track. She actually sounds incredible live too. We got to play two shows a couple weeks ago. We played at Moe's Place, one other show with them, and on Brewster Street. Yeah. But the whole process of making the song, like we usually track everything in Nashville, and then actually Dallas and Chad went back to go do vocals. So I think it was like the second night you guys were doing vocals with Amanda, and it was a late vocal tracking session. If I do remember you guys telling me about it, right? You guys started like 9 p.m.
It was like, no, it lasted until 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, Amanda we flew back to Nashville. She flew in the second time when me and Dallas went to do vocals. So she was actually there in the studio with us, which is really cool. So we recorded vocals because I think the song need that. I mean, you can obviously do it where you record 2 different places and she just sends them into the producer, but we thought it would give the song more energy to have us there and record the song together the same night. Because we were also recording like 4 other songs too. So we squeezed that one in. So we were thankful that she decided to come up there to Nashville and fly up there and do it with us live, which was good.
Very cool. That is so neat. And it's got to be easier, especially since you guys sing with your friends every night. It's got to be easier to not bring in a complete and total stranger. Although the other guys didn't know her that well, you had that connection there. And I think that makes for the perfect song. A lot of people are just looking for a name. Who can I feature on this song that's going to make me look good? Whatever. You kind of toss that out the window and you're like, who do I know? Who can I sing this song with? You know?
And who has the voice? Yeah.
Yeah. It really did boil down to the voice. Like we listened to a bunch of different female artists that are, have already made it in the Texas scene, who have been doing a lot longer than her. And we just felt like the song needed her voice. So that's really what it boiled down to, for sure.
Yeah, I asked Lainey Wilson. She said no. So
is she just too busy right now?
I think she's shopping for some more bell bottoms or something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can relate to that.
I don't blame her.
I can't relate how she looks in it, y'all. All I got are my pancakes back there. She got a whole breakfast buffet. So dang it. I can't make it through without a dirty joke, can I? I'm horrible.
Oh, that's all right. We love them.
Well, we love you. Y'all, this is where I preach. Boys, do I have permission to preach?
Preach on, sister.
All right. Anytime I am going through something in my life, when things get hard, when the world is weighing on my shoulders, I check Chad Cooke Band dates and I drive wherever the heck they are. You have them right in downtown Bryan at the Palace Theater Friday night. Not a show to miss. I cannot preach that enough. Not a show to miss. You know what we should have done? We should have brought on my mother to endorse you, since that woman has seen 3 Chad Cooke Band shows in the past month and a half. Has anybody else seen you 3 times in a month and a half? Anybody besides you?
No,
I don't think so.
No, not even our own family, just your mom.
My mom in Kansas, not Texas. not Texas. And it wasn't me. I haven't seen him that much. So, apparently that's your biggest fan now.
Well, we love her. Every time she shows up to a show, she's always right there in the front too, singing every word.
Aw.
So
Yeah, we've had
it's
some
always
good surprises going through Oklahoma and Kansas. I'm like, what?
She's everywhere.
I know, it's great.
Remember. I've done that to you before too. You guys are like, what the heck are you doing here? Now you know, oh, Corliss is depressed.
Oh no.
Well, it's all right. If we can, it's like you said, preach on. It's like if it helps you out a little bit or anybody out, that's what's all for. Whether you just want to show up and get drunk with us or you want to show up because you're going through something, it don't matter. Chad Cooke Band shows are always good times.
But you will leave the happiest you've ever been. These guys have pumped all the work into their live shows. And if you think that the process we just talked about of them recording a song with someone, times that by 1,000,000, that's their live show. So boys, I always love you. I love your live shows. I'm so excited you're coming back to town because Aggie Land loves you.
We can't wait to be back. We're excited about it. We got to make sure it's not a whole year before we get back next time.
Yeah.
No more of that.
I love you, Corliss.
Tickets online, maverickradio.com, concert calendar. That's always where you'll find the shows at the Palace Theater, sponsor of the Maverick 100.9 studio.